Every water treatment plant in the country has to do regular water quality monitoring on many of these same analytes, and some in addition to this, because this doesn't have the microbiological material, and they have to analyze for that. So they would be shut down if they had some kind of a health issue in their water, and that's an EPA requirement that they do that testing, and they report that every. You can go to the water treatment plant. You can get a printout of their report for the last several months or last several years of all that testing that they've done to show that they're in compliance. So no, Norman's, the only difference between Norman Water and say the city of Dallas or city of Houston or Tulsa would be that there might be occasional taste differences, and that's because the places where we get our water are different, and again, seasonal rainfall or leaves or other organics getting in, but the water, the health won't make any difference. It's still just as healthy to drink Norman water as it is any other city. I'm more familiar with water in other countries like Cambodia and Ethiopia, the two countries I work in, and it's the very same issue because and actually we're starting to work up at Pine Ridge Indian Reservation up in South Dakota, and they had a water pipe that was brought in with good water, and they were worried about it because it came from the government, and they're very suspicious of anything the government does. So the perception issue is not just Norman, it's in other parts of the world too. People in Cambodia won't drink water that has a faint smell or odor of chlorine in it because they're worried about getting poisoned. But in fact, the chlorine is what's making the water safe for them to drink because it's killing the bacteria. So it's a perception issue, and I think education, and I think it should start with the young people in the schools. You know, not in Cambodia and Norman equally. If the young people, that new generation, gets used to drinking water that is clean, and they're told that it's good for them and healthy, and they don't show any signs of illness, then maybe they'll grow up with less of a suspicion about the water, and be able to sort of change the perception. But and the other thing that's always suggested is to have a movie star or a model to do a advertisement, and again, this could be equally effective in this country or another country, and of them drinking the water, and that would be a sign that, hey, it's okay if they'll drink it, you know, then it must be okay for us to drink too. So it is a perception and education issue, I think.